What is perimenopause? Hi, my name's Michelle Rollinson and I'm a senior physiotherapist and menopause wellbeing practitioner, and today I'm going to teach you what perimenopause is, because astonishingly the British Menopause Society found that a third of women haven't heard of perimenopause until they start experiencing symptoms. And this was me. I went 7 years of struggling with symptoms before actually even hearing the word perimenopause. And I even thought I had the onset of dementia because I was just really struggling with brain fog, memory. It was really debilitating, as well as other symptoms. So that's why it's really important that us women learn about perimenopause that comes before menopause. So what is it? So it's the transitional phase leading up to menopause. It's when the body is preparing itself from being reproductive to non-reproductive, for when that we no longer have any eggs and we're no longer fertile. So during perimenopause, hormones are fluctuating up and down and estrogen is declining. And this can cause an array of symptoms such as irregular periods. So they could be lighter, heavier, more frequent, less frequent, and the duration shorter or even longer, because we often think of menopause as when periods sort of become less or lighter. Actually, it can be the opposite. Some women can really struggle with heavy, debilitating periods, so it can be any sort of change to your periods. However, just be aware, some women, actually their periods don't change at all during perimenopause, so it's not always the sign of perimenopause. Typically, women early to mid 40s start perimenopause, but again, it's important to be aware that it can happen at any age, and it's more common than you think, early to mid 30s, and I've even had some clients that are late 20s. So it's important to be aware you're never too young. Always get new symptoms checked out to rule out any other causes, but if everything's come back clear, then just be aware that you may possibly be starting perimenopause. So during perimenopause, fertility can be unpredictable, but there is still the possibility that you can get pregnant. So if you're not planning on any more additions to your family, then it's important to still take precautions. Because many women think that because they're in perimenopause that they can't get pregnant, and do have a little bit of a surprise. And I've also found, which is quite interesting, that you're also a little bit more predisposed to twins. So again, which is where the body is sort of overstimulating the ovaries, and sometimes more than one egg is produced. So that's why you're a little bit more common in older women having twins. So I hope this has been really informative for you, and that you've learned lots about what perimenopause is. So either click the follow or subscribe button for more tips, because next I'm going to be talking about what menopause is and all the myths that come around it. All right, take care.